Okay, my friends, so I thought today we would work with leather, and I have 3 different pieces of the softer kind of leather. Friends, and welcome back to Where Wendy Creates. Today I thought we would go ahead and make our third pouch. I just have 2 pieces of scrap leather here, and we're going to put right sides together. Just like we sew any creature, we're going to sew those down. Then we're going to punch some holes in here, use one of the leather straps to make a pouch gathering. And I was just playing with the idea of putting another piece of leather to be fringes on the bottom. So I think I'll take that piece of leather, I'm going to put it upright, and we're going to match these. You can use clips, you can use hair clips, or paper clips to clip these pieces together. And we're going to trim off the excess here to where the pieces are pretty much identical. And we're just going to sew this around the bottom to where it dangles out, I think, the very last piece. So let's go ahead and pop this in the sewing machine. We're going to turn that around here, turn it on. I've got brown thread in the machine like we did for pouch number 1 and pouch number 2. And thank you for joining me today. I hope you had a very, very happy holiday season and Happy New Year, my friends. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop this in here, and I think I'm going to sew it this way. And we're going to hold our thread, and we're going to turn the machine back around to, I think, a straight stitch for now. And we're going to sew all the way around. And the dog feeds don't want to work on the sewing, so you may have to help it start. And it looks like my dog feeds don't want to work at all. We're sewing it inside out, so it's really got that leather grip to it. Let me pull that out and start over. And hopefully it's going to want to slide a little bit easier, because it does not want to slide, being the grippy side on both sides. Let's try that again. And I'm starting it to where I have a finish behind it. And I'm just kind of helping it along as we sew. And this is about where I want to start our third piece up, so we're going to put it silky side actually down, so maybe it will run smoother. Okay, so foot up, needle down, plop that piece under there, and that I think is going to help it move anyway. I think I broke a thread. All right, so let's reach thread. That's pulling fine. And you really need to fix your tension when you're going through so many layers or working with leather or a tougher material than you normally do. Okay, rethread that needle, see if I can get it to work without the feed dogs here. It is sewing it very nicely, but very tight. Okay, one more try. Ha 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 ha. Look at her go. Putting that piece underneath. Oh, now it's going happy too. I was going to say, the piece underneath really made it sew better. out of jive here. Lift that. Okay, now I'm going to needle down, turn it around, and for strength, we're going to go around it one more time. Cross your fingers, hope it lets me without too much hassle here. All right. Okay, it was being very grumpy, but it worked fine that round, so very happy about that. All right, so let's go ahead and trim our threads, and then we're going to turn it right side out, see how we like that. Oh, did I do this wrong? I'm laughing at myself. Hey, my friends, you are not going to believe this, but my logic, I don't know what I was thinking. So I sewed this on the inside instead of the outside. It has to be up, not down. But it did give me inside of my nice little new pouch. It gave me a little pocket shelf on the very bottom. So I think I'm going to leave that spot, even though I cut off the excess. Just absolutely hilarious. Okay, we're going to do that one again. But I love this third pouch. So we're going to go ahead and punch holes in it, put in our drawstring real quick. And I love this anyway. And this is actually more of a dice pouch that I was thinking about in the first place. So we're going to make a few more of these. But first, let's go ahead and drawstring it. And I was just trying to add too much frou-frou to it, I think. But we're going to go ahead and punch our holes, get our drawstring in. And this pouch, even though, if I can get through the layers, even though I did it differently than what I had anticipated, I am loving it all the more because it's got that smooth bottom. It's rounded. It's the way a pouch should be. When you tie it onto your belt string, or you're using it for just something like dice or small herb package or seeds, something of the sort, just to be fun and frou-frou and feel like we're wilderness people, or have something really fun to do. So we're going to go ahead and take the leather string and put the leather string through the first hole, out the second hole, bring this over about even, go in the next hole, out the next hole, string ourselves up. How fun is this? I can't believe that is just absolutely hilarious that I did that. Okay, and we're going to do the same on the other side, in the next hole, out the next hole, and then we have our tie. And we're going to gather this together and look how beautiful that is. I'm loving the pouch. I don't have my fringe, but it's clean, it's sweet, it's rounded. It's the perfect size for dice. Just wondering if I want another hole in the bag for here, or if I like my gathers like that. Pull that back out. I don't know. I'm loving it. Okay. Let's go back in that hole, out this hole. And we'll see if we can double dip back in this hole, back out this hole. We're doing it a little bit differently this time with our drawstrings, because again, this is our third bag. We're just playing and learning. And I think that way, if we take it and we gather it, that is more of a true and secure gather. Gather that a little bit more. cooperate. Okay, and then we can bring our drawstring around both sides and tie it off. I like it. Maybe we'll give it a nice little bow tie. Stick that leather lace back through there. All right, and we have our beautiful little pouch. Ta-da! Okay, thanks for watching number 3. I'm sorry about the fray on the bottom. I cannot believe I did that. But just for you, just because I screwed that up, let's make number 4, and we're going to do it round with a little fringe on the bottom. This time, number 4, I should have it right. Thank you, my friends. See you soon.